Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is prepositional phrase 22. The prepositional phrase today is in turn. Yeah, this comes up a lot, and it actually has 5 different meanings and 5 different uses. So we're going to cover all 5 today and give examples for them all. All right, so let's look at the first one. The first meaning and use is this, one after the other or one at a time. So it could be used to mean that. And here's the first example for that one. Everyone waiting here will be served in turn, according to where one is standing in line. So you're going to be served one at a time, or you're going to be served, one after the other. As soon as one happens, then you're going to serve the other person. Okay, good. Number 2, each student lined up and was handed his or her diploma in turn as their name was called out. Yeah. So if you ever went to a graduation ceremony and you see the graduation procession, where all the students lined up at the end as they're calling their names and they're handing them their diploma. So they're handed their diplomas in turn. As their name's called out, they hand it to them. Okay, good. Let's read the next one. As a result of something in a series of events. So this means like as a result. So one thing kind of caused another thing to happen. So let's look at the first one. Reduced taxes should in turn lead to more consumer spending. Yeah, so if you reduce people's taxes, they have more spending money. When they have more spending money, they tend to spend it. So this should in turn lead to more consumer spending. Okay, we have another example for this one. Raising the drinking age in turn led to a reduction in drunk driving accidents. Yeah, so this happened in the past. They increased the drinking age, and then the amount of accidents, especially for youths, actually went down because that made it more difficult for them to get alcohol and drive. Okay. And number 3 means improper sequence, improper order, the way things are followed. This example comes from baseball. The cleanup hitter. If you know baseball, that's the number 4 hitter in the batting order. He's usually like what we call a power hitter. So he might be your best home run hitter or extra base hitter. So if you got guys on base, he can hit the ball really far and clear the bases. So that's why they call him a cleanup hitter. The cleanup hitter is next in turn after the number 3 hitter in the batting order. So that's the way they usually do it. Yeah, the idea is, at first, if some player gets on base, then at least the cleanup hitter will hit, at least in the first inning anyway, to have a chance to, knock him in and make him score a run. Okay, number 4, in response or in return. So in turn here means you're doing something in response to something else that happened or something else that was done to you. So she bought me a Christmas present, and in turn I decided to get her one too. So she got me one and said, hey, I should get her one as well. So in response or in return, you did the same thing. Good. And number 5 here, having a sequential relationship. So one is connected to another, which is connected to another, which is connected to another in that way. So we give this example. Mandy told Jenny a secret, even though she's not supposed to tell anybody, but Mandy told Jenny a secret, who in turn told it to Sally, who in turn told it to Anne, who in turn told it to her husband. So that you have a sequential order here, one following after the other. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope you found it informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.